Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about how to make an SVG map. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. So basically means the map image is stored in SVG format. So let's click on this SVG maps button and then create new map. And what we need is a data set that has a certain metrics that you want to show on the map. So in this case, in these examples, we choose a query that gives you a data set that has shipment information in the form of order count for the states that have shipment. So what we need is a SVG map image. Let's get an USA map. So the map is actually coded with area IDs. So each state is actually an area, and there's an ID associated with it. We use a tool called Inkscape, which is an open source software that allows you to draw map images and SVG images, as well as encode the areas with IDs. So here's documentation that talk about how to use the Inkscape editor. So let's go back to the map. So for area IDs, we'll choose the ship state column in the result set, and we'll use that as the area to match the area IDs on the map. So the next thing is we'll make a we'll select a column which is the metrics we want to display on the map, which is the order count, and we want to set up the range of values, and then give them different colors. So basically, it's like a heat map. Sorry. So it looks like we have a value range from 1 to 18. So let's kind of just arbitrarily say 4 would be up to 4 would be the first range, and then 4 to 11 would be the second range, and then greater than 11 will be the final range. And then we can choose color, say less than or equal to 4, and then it's kind of pinkish, and then like yellow for say 4 to 11, and then greater than 11 will be green. And we can say enable legend, and add the legend to this range. So less than equal to 4, and this range would be between 4 and 11, and this one would be greater than 11. And let's put the legend at the bottom in a horizontal layout, and we can add a map title. So let's call it the sales order count order by state, and you can select different fonts and font size and so on, and text color as well. So let's just take default for now. So you have a map that gives you a quick overview of order levels in the states that have orders. And you can also add a tooltip. So basically it would allow you to display the columns from a data set. So in this case, let's choose both of them. And now when you mouse over, you'll see the tooltip that shows you, like in this case, California order count is 11, whereas New Jersey is 18. So a nice feature is you can actually set up drill down. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to do that. Basically, it allows you to make a drill down level so that when the user click on it, you see some details essentially of whatever information you want to present. So in this case, let's go ahead and choose a report that actually has all the information for each state, and is actually a parameterized report such that the parameter is actually a state, and when you click it, you supply the state as a parameter value to the report, and it will display the transactions based on the value, which is state, and it will give you details for that on the transactions for that state. So let's go ahead and do that. This is actually a report that we made a little bit earlier. So let's go ahead and close this. And now when you click on a state, you see the detailed transactions. So in California, you have these orders, and in New Jersey, you have more orders. So basically, this concludes the demonstration of how to make an SVG map. And of course, the next thing you can do is to actually save the map into one of the folders. Let's skip that for now. And so just want to point out SVG. So this is SVG map image of state, the United States, but actually, obviously you can make an SVG image of virtually anything, in addition to geographical information. It could be like a floor plan of a floor or building or something. And in fact, these map images are pretty much readily available on the internet. And of course, you can also make your own. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at some examples. For example, here you actually have a layout of data center. These are the racks, and you can click on each one and see the temperature and the power consumption of each machine in the data center. Some more examples are like it could be like a like the floor plans of a theater. You know, here's the stage, and then these are the seats that are available or maybe not available. So you can click and say, okay, seat detail. This one is sold or reserved, and then this one is also sold. So the idea is SVG map can be geographical as well as spatial data. So it's basically just up to whatever application you know that you have, you know, what type of data, whether it's geographical or you know, a floor plan or seating plan or data center, anything. So that concludes our presentation. Thank you for your attention.